Morning guys, Brantley here again with 30-Minute Fisherman. And guys, I just wanted to come to you this morning. Actually got a little bit of a heavy heart, I'll say. So I want to talk about that real quick. Guys, I'm sure you've all heard about Hurricane Harvey and everything that's going on and all the destruction and people lost their homes and some of them lost everything they've had. So guys, I'm just, again, if you watch my videos, you know I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and one of the things, if you're going to believe in God and be a Christian, is you're supposed to help people in need. And so guys, I just want to say this morning, for all y'all out there, even if you just got a couple dollars to spare for the Red Cross, I know there's several other organizations out there. I just know the Red Cross does a lot, but there's lots of other relief efforts. I think Samaritan's Purse, I think, is actually based in Texas, so that's another good one. But in these organizations, guys, if you can just send some money, or possibly if you live nearby, do some volunteer work, anything of the sort. I mean, if I had a way right now, I'm just not able to go at this particular time, but if I could, I would be there doing all I could do to help, because it's like I said, all of us in our lives at some point we're gonna need some help, and there's times when we need somebody to help us. But you know, one way to kind of make sure people are going to help you is to help others. So just a little quick message. I'm not going to dwell on anymore, but you know, like I said, those people definitely need help. And just one quick, actually I'm going to say one more thing, and I'm going to move on with this video. But just one quick thing to put in perspective what's happening there in Texas in Hurricane Harvey is that hurricane dropped 20 trillion gallons of water on the Texas area. Now, to put that in perspective, I'm sure all you guys remember Hurricane Katrina. Katrina was 6 trillion gallons of water. So that means Hurricane Harvey is over 3 times more water. So just think about that, and just think about that number. That's 20 trillion, not million, not billions, trillion, okay? But anyway, guys, hey, it's fall time, and I just want to talk about that real quick, or we're going into the fall. So you know, it's a transition time right now. You're going to have fish moving back shallow, moving back into the creeks. And one thing I want to mention real quick to you is this time of year, depending on where you are at, because it just kind of came to me, because I fish a lot of different places. You know, I fish rivers, I fish lakes, I fish ponds. And you know, for example, in a pond, the fish aren't going to move up in a creek, because there's most time in a small pond there is no creek. But what they will do is move shallow and feed, or you'll just see them get more aggressively feeding and eating more, okay, because they're trying to feed up for the winter. Same thing in a river. You know, like I fish a lot of, not a lot, but some of the rivers I fish are per se are small. They're not big rivers. You know, you got big river systems like St. John's River down in Florida, Mississippi River, where yeah, there's going to be creeks and stuff, and the fish may get back up in those creeks. But like the rivers that I fish, that's not necessarily a thing, because they're not big rivers. The fish don't have creeks to go back in, and big flats per se to spread out on like that. You know, backwaters. Okay, there's not a lot of backwater in some of the rivers I fish. But I will tell you this. I do notice that the fish start hitting more on top, and per se again feeding more aggressively this time of year. So just something to also to keep in mind. And I just want to talk about a couple baits here this morning real quick. This is a bait that's been out for a while, but it's one of my favorite walking baits. This is a Livingston Lures Pro Sizzle, okay? And this time of year, these walking baits, like you see, that's kind of a shad profile right there. This one is actually called Candy Shad Red. And then something else I want to show you guys this morning. If you can see on the top of this bait, and I do this with a lot of my baits because, you know, there's such a myriad of colors anymore. I just take me a Sharpie and write on top. Now, it doesn't stay forever, but at least I know if I'm really catching them on this bait and I need to replace it, now I know what color I need to get. I know I need to get a candy shad red. And I got another one right here. This is a sexy melon red. See, it's written right there on the top. But these are great walking baits. If you don't already have some of these, I know Livingston's been out for, again, like I said, for a while now. You can actually find some of these guys on sale now because they've been out for a while. But these are just great walking baits. I know they don't look like much, but they really just, you know. And of course, they do have the sound until the battery wears out or whatever. But on top of that, they got a pretty good little rattle in them, if you can hear that. But you know, again, guys, get out here, enjoy this great outdoors that the Lord has given us. And remember, like I said, this fall of the year, the biggest thing is the fish are going to get more aggressive. They're going to start feeding heavily, and usually they're going to move shallow, you know. And then again, on your big lakes, reservoirs and stuff, they're going to move back up in those creeks. You're going to see the shad schooling up. And it's just a fun time of year to fish. And it's always fun to catch them on top water. Well, guys, again, this is Brantley with 30 Minute Fisherman. Hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. And if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. Got more giveaways coming up. And again, guys, like I said, get out here and enjoy this fall fishing. It's a great time of year to fish. So get out here and enjoy the great outdoors that the Lord has given us. Like I said, remember to give back as much as possible. Also remember, this is the day that the Lord has made, so make the best of it. And guys, tight lines, God bless. I'm out.